Well, hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Logistics Executive TV. We are talking today about artificial intelligence, robotics, automation, workforce planning, energy transition, diversity, a whole range of different things, with a very special woman that I had the absolute honour and pleasure to host at a recent presentation of hers at CMAT, Hanover Fair's CMAT conference in beautiful Melbourne just recently. And it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Sue Keay. Hey, Sue, how are you doing?
I'm really good, Kim. Thanks.
We were at the conference there and you spoke about all things AI, robotics, and it was a brilliant presentation. There was an overflow crowd. And I just want to touch on some of those things today because your insights were outstanding and held the crowd for a very, very long time. So the presentation was about automation to advantage, building Australia's intelligent supply chains at CMAT Australia. So perhaps you can give us a bit of an idea for the theme for that presentation, Sue.
Well, I was really trying to frame how we had gotten to the AI technology that people are using today, and demonstrate, how rapidly the landscape is evolving, which we all feel, because I'm sure, as you would know, everyone's a bit exhausted by all of these rapid changes, and then put it into the context of logistics, which has always distinguished itself by being at the forefront, particularly of application of robotics, and then really cast forward and, put out some ideas of what changes people should be on the lookout for, and hopefully give people a bit of reassurance about some positive steps that they could take to take control of their own destiny, and to not let fear hold people back, but also make them aware that this really is technology that we need to engage with. So normally when I would define artificial intelligence, I'd just keep it pretty broad as saying that it is describing how machines can be making decisions that make sense to us as humans, but that only a year ago, I probably would have gone into some detail describing some of the different types of artificial intelligence, like machine learning versus deep learning versus computer vision versus natural language programming. But really, over the last 12 months, the only thing that people want to talk about is generative AI, which is what we all experience when we are using tools such as ChatGPT or Claude, which are based on large language models. And then agentic AI, which is actually how you convert that generative AI into AI agents that can operate without any human oversight. And during the presentation, I went through some of the challenges that actually is now giving people, particularly as you try to manage your business.